Have you ever stopped to think whether the way you exercise should change as the years go by? For decades, we've heard that walking is the key to living longer, a simple and accessible habit to maintain good health. But what if I told you that after 70, walking less and embracing other types of movement might be the secret to preserving strength, independence, and vitality? Aging doesn't mean slowing down. It's about acting wisely. It's about protecting your joints, saving energy, and investing in activities that truly benefit your health and well-being. Let's explore 5 powerful ways to stay active that go beyond walking and help improve your strength, balance, flexibility, and quality of life. That way, you can keep doing what you love for many years to come. Before we dive in, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you're looking to age with strength, energy, and purpose, you're in the right place. Let's grow stronger, wiser, and more independent together. 1. Strength training, the secret to preserving independence. Being strong isn't just about lifting weights, it's the foundation of independence. It's the quiet strength that allows us to carry out daily tasks with confidence and ease. Think about reaching for something on a high shelf, getting up from a chair without effort, or carrying grocery bags with no trouble. These are everyday actions, but they define our ability to take care of ourselves. As we age, our bodies lose muscle mass. This process begins as early as our 30s and speeds up after 60. By 70, this loss can lead to frailty, increasing the risk of falls, injuries, and dependence. But here's the good news. Losing muscle isn't inevitable. It can be prevented and even reversed. Strength training is the most effective tool for regaining control over your body and your future. Many people believe this type of exercise is only for young folks or gym goers, but that's far from the truth. You don't need to lift heavy weights or do intense workouts. Bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or light dumbbells are already effective. Even simple activities like standing up from a chair repeatedly, climbing stairs, or carrying light objects count as strength training when done with purpose. In addition to preserving muscle, this type of exercise strengthens your bones, which is essential to prevent fractures as osteoporosis becomes a concern. Every time you challenge your muscles, your bones respond by becoming stronger. Building muscle also improves posture, eases joint pain, and boosts balance, reducing the risk of falling. But perhaps the greatest benefit is the sense of personal power. There's a unique confidence in knowing your body responds well. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better. It's about waking up knowing you can face the day without limitations. Strength training is more than a physical activity. It's a commitment to your independence, your energy, and your full participation in the life you love. 2. Balance training. Because one fall can change everything. It only takes a moment. A trip on the rug, a bit of dizziness while reaching out, or a slip while walking. Small moments like these can have major consequences. A fall can affect your mobility, shake your confidence, and in some cases, take away your independence. But balance isn't something you inevitably lose over time. It's a skill that can be maintained and even improved. Many people only start thinking about balance when they begin to notice it slipping. Yet it's just as essential as strength or endurance. With every step and every movement, balance is at play. As we age, our muscles, joints, vision, and inner ear, all the elements that keep us steady, tend to weaken. This makes us more prone to tripping and slower to recover from it. Still, losing balance isn't a sentence of aging. It's something you can train. Practicing balance goes beyond avoiding falls. It's about regaining confidence in your movements. It's the ability to move around without fear, to do what you love, whether it's gardening, dancing, golfing, or simply walking across a room, without needing to hold on to furniture. Skills like standing upright, turning smoothly, or recovering from a misstep need to be exercised. Simple exercises like standing on one foot, walking in a straight line, or standing up without using your hands already make a difference. Activities like Tai Chi and yoga strengthen the deep muscles that keep us stable. And the best part, you don't need to go to a gym or have special equipment. Just a few minutes of mindful practice each day are enough. More than physical strength, balance training restores your trust in your own body. It reduces the fear of tripping, the hesitation to cross the street, or the worry of losing control on the stairs. With better balance comes more freedom. The freedom to move with confidence, security, and the assurance that you are in charge of your steps. 3. Flexibility and range of motion. Move with ease, without pain or stiffness. There's a quiet joy in moving freely, bending down to pick something up, reaching for a shelf, or simply getting out of bed without pain. However, as the years go by, the body can begin to feel tighter, less fluid. Simple movements, like turning your head in traffic or giving someone a hug, can start to feel restricted or uncomfortable. This stiffness doesn't appear overnight. It settles in gradually, stealing the freedom of movement you once had. Having flexibility and a good range of motion isn't just about avoiding discomfort, it's about making sure you can continue living fully. When muscles shorten, movement becomes limited, posture worsens, and pain becomes part of daily life. But just like strength can be regained and balance can be trained, flexibility can also be restored. The body responds to care, to movement, and to the simple habit of stretching. Many people see stretching as secondary, something unimportant. But those who make it a part of their routine know its value. Flexibility is the foundation of comfortable movement. It allows joints to function properly, prevents injuries, and keeps your posture upright instead of hunched. It's what makes getting out of bed not feel like a challenge. Restoring flexibility doesn't require hours of complicated training. It all begins with simple, intentional movements. Reaching your arms toward the sky when you wake up, rolling your shoulders to relieve tension, gently leaning forward to stretch your lower back. These small gestures of self-care bring deep benefits. Practicing yoga, even in its simplest forms, is a structured way to regain mobility, relax tense muscles, and gently stretch the spine. A few minutes of stretching before bed can dissolve the day's built-up tension and prepare your body for restful sleep. Moving without stiffness is reclaiming a part of yourself that time tries to erase. It's affirming that your body is still capable, adaptable, and ready to move with ease. Flexibility goes beyond the physical. It allows you to fully enjoy each day, free from limitations caused by neglect. By incorporating a few daily stretches with intention, you don't just loosen muscles, you gain more freedom to live with fullness. 4. Mindful movement, strengthening body and mind at the same time. Movement is more than just exercise. It's a form of communication between body and mind. It's about living in the present with attention and intention. As we get older, we tend to move out of obligation, to get things done, to get from place to place, to meet commitments. But what if movement could go beyond that? What if it became a source of strength, calm, and deep self-connection? Mindful movement is the practice of moving with full awareness, coordinating breath with motion, and staying present with each step, each stretch, each shift in posture. Unlike traditional exercises that focus on pushing limits and intensity, mindful movement emphasizes listening to the body, the rhythm of your breath, the response of your muscles, the subtle balance that is slowly built. Practices like Tai Chi, yoga, and Qigong are powerful examples of this kind of movement. With ancient roots, these activities were designed to strengthen both body and mind. The slow, precise movements of Tai Chi promote balance and coordination, reducing fall risk and increasing inner calm. Yoga builds strength and flexibility while quieting the mind. Qigong helps energy flow and restores vitality, ideal for those feeling tired or drained. But mindful movement doesn't have to be tied to a specific practice. Walking with awareness, noticing the contact of your feet on the ground and the natural motion of your arms, is also a way to cultivate presence. Stretching in the morning, not just to wake up the body but to prepare the mind for the day, is a powerful example. Breathing deeply while moving helps you notice how your body responds, creating a connection between action and awareness. Body and mind are not separate. When we move with mindfulness, we also train our thoughts, emotions, and resilience. Stress decreases, clarity increases, and movement becomes more than exercise. It becomes a way to be present in life, to appreciate your body's abilities, and to live each moment with attention. Mindful movement isn't just an activity. It's a way of walking through life with balance, vitality, and calm. 5. Water exercises, a gentle yet powerful way to stay active. There's something uniquely freeing about moving in water. It's as if the weight of your body, and even your worries, is lifted, replaced by a feeling of lightness and support. For those who feel the impact of time in their joints, muscle stiffness, or difficulty with more intense activities, aquatic exercise is a gentle and highly effective solution. Unlike traditional exercises where gravity adds strain, water supports the body, allowing movements to be performed with less effort and pain. It cushions the joints, protects fragile bones, and provides natural resistance that strengthens muscles without overloading them. For people living with arthritis, osteoporosis, or old injuries, water becomes a safe space full of possibilities. Beyond the physical benefits, aquatic activity has a calming effect on the mind. The contact with water, the rhythmic movements, and the peaceful environment help reduce stress, ease anxiety, and bring relaxation. The warmth of a heated pool can soothe muscle aches, while exercises like swimming, water aerobics, or simply walking in the pool offer a full-body workout that improves cardiovascular health, flexibility, and endurance. Water also improves balance by offering natural support. This reduces the fear of falling, one of the main reasons many older adults avoid exercising. In water, there is safety, confidence, and freedom of movement. Perhaps the greatest gift of aquatic exercise is that it makes movement accessible again. It removes the barriers aging may bring and replaces effort with joy. In the water, the body feels strong, light, and capable once more. It's an environment where limitations dissolve, and the simple act of exercising becomes a source of renewal. Movement as a path to freedom and a long life. Aging doesn't have to mean stepping away from what makes us feel good. On the contrary, it can be a phase of more conscious choices, smarter movements, and more purposeful actions. The way we move goes far beyond physical health. It directly impacts our self-esteem, our autonomy, and how we enjoy life. Walking has always been seen as the pillar of an active lifestyle, but after 70, it's time to reconsider how we stay in motion. With deeper understanding, we realize that strength training helps preserve independence. Balance work protects our stability. Flexibility brings back ease. Mindful movement connects body and mind. And water exercises offer gentle and effective support. Each of these practices goes beyond physical benefits. They are ways to ensure we continue living fully. True health isn't measured by how far we walk, but by the freedom with which we move through the world, without fear, without pain, without limitations. Taking care of our bodies through movement is also an act of caring for our ability to live deeply. Choosing to move wisely is choosing to care for ourselves, to affirm that aging doesn't mean losing our abilities, but rather adapting, evolving, and continuing to bloom. When movement becomes a conscious choice, each step, each stretch, each breath becomes proof of our inner strength. May this message serve as inspiration for you to live with more presence and authenticity. Now, we want to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share something you learned here that you plan to apply in your routine. Let's build a community together that values these truths and supports one another on this path. If this video touched you, comment with the number 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback is very important to us, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can keep receiving content like this. Thank you for watching, and may you live life at your own pace with freedom and purpose.